No. Usually, you know, my mic's gonna come on is when the oh goodness, when the minimap pops up, or the big minimap, because that's what the hotkey is for it. Because it keeps changing every time I reload the game. I could just change it in OBS, but I keep forgetting to. Are you watching both Queso and this at the same time? Speaking Bean of 4. My friend used to call me Bean of 4 as well. It's funny. It's like an actual nickname. Because there's not really many ways to spin Beam of 4. I guess there's Beam, which I just kind of just say Beam of 4 anyway, but Bean of 4, that's funny. Yes, but I am speaking. Impromptu commentary, number 2. Been tons of Twitch activity. It's crazy, actually. I go months without anything, actually, and then boom, you know, the last few days have been so busy. I'm not gonna complain though. It's pretty good having people come on in. My friends call me MLG also. I was Bunt Kicker 23, but I changed my name. Oh yeah, I recognize the name. I think I saw it on the Discord before. Oh yeah, you do whatever you need to do. I'm just here. I'm really gonna do a proper commentary, like chat about things like I normally would, because I've got much to say. Although I guess I will probably discuss it in a future episode, maybe not the next one, but I did actually find all the screenshots for season 1 of Journey. And I think somewhere in my recovery of the E or whatever drive that Journey to the Farlands originally was on, I'm sure that the world is kind of scrambled in there somewhere, but I can't really resurrect it out of there. I tried when I originally recovered it, and it failed. I couldn't get any world out of it. I think all the chunk data is all kind of meshed together, and if I tried to get it out of the drive that got wiped, it'll just not really work at all, because it's probably been overwritten by other stuff that I've thrown in since. So, you know, season 1 of Journey is kind of gone forever, but at least I still have the pictures and the videos from October anyway. October 2022 to September 2023, just about a year of season 1. I think that was the first 200 episodes of Journey to the Farlands. But I'm saying I'm saving it for another episode because I'm kind of in the process of shuffling the stuff around because it kind of jumbled them a bit too. Well, it's actually in chronological order mostly. I'm hoping it is. But once I get those photos in order, I'm gonna do an episode of Journey going through all the screenshots, and there's like hundreds of them I can go through now. It's gonna be quite the episode. Like the episode I was going through every single episode name I came up with. Another one of those, but I'll probably do that at some point. I'm gonna give it a bit of a break because I just did a huge commentary, you know, 2-parter, going into the meaning of my episodes. Well, it was half-hearted, but yeah, that'll be a discussion that comes back later though. Don't really got much else to say, apart from the fact that I found like 500 plus, almost 7, maybe even 700 or more screenshots of this beta Minecraft here. Some of them were from like 4 million, kind of just before in September 2023, and then I found early ones that I'd kind of forgotten about from the very beginning of the world, and then no memories kind of flood back. So it'd be fun to look through those again. I'm kind of seeing them briefly when I'm moving them around and checking the coordinates and stuff, so I can get the right dates. But yeah, that's the real tricky part about reorganizing the images in that recovery file, is that they've all been renamed to different things, and they don't have their original names or dates for when I actually went through them or took them in Minecraft. So I've been manually adding the dates, or if I can't find one, I just throwing it into a folder. But my Journey screenshot folder is getting a whole lot bigger. I already got the ones from season 2, ever since just before the Citadel, I guess it would be Outpost 4. Also, last night I did. I know maybe I'm talking too much. I should save it for an actual commentary episode, but I did kind of calculate the outposts and stuff, which ones, or how much time went into each outpost. And the outpost I spent the most time was pretty surprising, at least to me. Didn't realize how much time I had spent on the one. Oh, welcome back. Gotta get bed placed. Yeah, a lot of people have been coming and going today and yesterday. Not so much the day before, where I did like a solid commentary, just chatting with the one kind of frequent viewer. She kind of tunes in fairly often, so I do a lot of chats with Cherry. But no, like yesterday and today have been pretty crazy for Twitch. A lot of people have been showing up and saying hi. Not used to it. I've been doing this like almost 2 years now, and that hardly happens. I'm only kidding though, it's a lot of fun chatting with people. There we go. I didn't realize how noisy this bloody chair was. It's a new chair, but I find it makes like a lot of noises as I kind of move, I shuffle every once in a while, and it makes a noise. I think the mic can pick it up sometimes. I tried to do a noise gate on the mic, like noise suppression for OBS, but it doesn't seem to really work. I had it set, well, it does work, but it worked too well, I guess I should say. Because I had it set really pretty darn high. Because that was like, oh yeah, that's the, the whatever, the decibels, like kind of the sound of my chair. I kind of had it up with that and kind of some background noise. And then I realized in the streams I was doing for a day or two that my mic was getting cut off when I got quiet. And that was no good because I would just be saying something that I just cut out. Sounds like old times where I would just cut out for like, it would just glitch, like the stream would glitch as it drop frames. I think that's what that's called. Drop frames. That's my guess. But yeah, that used to be a thing. It kind of reminded me of that. Our mic was just kind of cutting out. And I finally fixed it, and it seems to be better, hopefully. Hopefully it is better. I think the mic is in the right spot, yeah. It's not really that much of a science. I don't use a proper pro mic. Although I guess the headset I use that has the mic on it attached to it is a pro headset, but you can only get so pro with a little connector microphone, where you kind of have to indulge in the streaming mic to actually sound better. But I don't mind how I sound. I think a lot of people kind of like the nostalgic sound. I didn't really realize it had a nostalgic sound to it. I thought it was like, yeah, it was kind of like, I guess a bit less clear. Kind of sounds a bit, I don't know. Can't quite describe the quality, but it is certainly, I guess it's got that old air to it. What's a cool terrain? Look at this spot here. Take a looky. As soon as I get out of this water. Oh, that's cool. I like that kind of overcast thing. Not like the weather, but kind of like an overarching thing. I'm yawning a lot. How far am I? Oh, I should be able to make it at 20k today. Might be tired by the end of it, but oh, kind of about the time late night delirium hits. Go late night delirium. Something me and Cherry coined for our anniversary last year. I've also been thinking about the fact that I got like so many ideas for Farlandiversary, and maybe I should save some for next year, but I'm gonna do them this year. I can come up with new material. Well, I don't even have to come up with new material next year, I guess. I can just do the same things. I know, just recycle ideas, but more so kind of continuation, I guess. Just keeping the things going that I've already done. Because I can talk about all the episodes, but then there'll be episodes going from now kind of thing that I'll have to talk about at some point. So that'll be a good point for that, I think. Same thing with like screenshots and stuff, I guess. If I end up doing that screenshot episode, which I've been wanting to do since a little while past episode 100, which is already well past a year ago. I like how liberally I'm kind of just throwing around all of these terms like, oh yeah, a year ago, a year from now, 2 years from now, 2 years ago. But this is just what I'm used to. It may sound like a lot, and it is, but in my mind, it's just what it is. It is what it is in my mind. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that hotkey. I should check which hotkey I can actually set it to. So it's the Z and X. Oh, no, that's not too bad. Z and X ain't too bad. It's really the X that I want to change. So anyway, I could change this, but it keeps changing it every time. Every time I press the key, and every time I reboot my game, it resets. That's what I meant to say. I'll change that if I can remember later. Very cool. Doing a video. Just responding to comments. Lots of emotes and stuff. Cool. Just give me a second, finishing writing a comment. Someone's asking about one of my series on the YouTubes. My most viewed video has more than yours. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh my god. What's the oh my god? What's the revelation? Sounds like you've made a shocking discovery. Yeah, okay, so just found gold loot. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been kind of keeping tabs on it. I haven't watched the streamer the last few, but I watched one or two of them. They're pretty fun. Sorry for the drier commentary too. I'm a bit commentaried out and also just tired. But happy to be here. Found 2 diamonds and lots of diamonds or an iron and lots of good stuff. Oh, nice. That sounds good. That's an RL craft too as well. Go. Is it hidey hole time? It's hidey hole time. It is time to dig a hole. Oh yeah, I had 1 block. Okay. Okay. Way to go. I can get rid of those feathers. But the feathers can be gone. I can go without them. Alright. Go. Am I gonna dig right through here? No. I'm good. Thought I was kind of on the cusp of breaking out to the other side. That did happen recently, and I just kind of had to make do and just do a hidey hole right next to it. It was a double hidey hole. But usually that doesn't happen. Oh, yeah. Yep, when I don't have the resources, I just dig a hole in a hill. Before that, in the beginning of the world, I actually used to just gather resources every once in a while, like a stack or 2 of blocks. But I find the hidey holes to be a bit more fun, and I'm not wasting my durability as much. Well, I mean, I'm still wasting it, but at least I get a fashionable sleeping arrangement every few nights. Usually I do the hidey pole if I have enough materials. It just basically is 5 blocks in a bed. It's not too bad. Or 9 sand. Whatever combination I can come up with of blocks. Anything to get that good night's rest. To avoid those bloody mobs. Kitty cat. Oh, I know what you're talking about too. Oh, I know Queso all too well. What the kitty cat thing you're talking about is. I know Queso. You're not you're not watching a complete stranger to Queso. I was talking about Queso. Oh, you weren't? Ah, must have misunderstood them. Ah, well. Keep going. Looking at just before midday. Things are going good. Probably get some more wood. And I did disable the click drag because I'm old fashioned. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go, revert back to primitive beta ways and get rid of the click drag. And I disabled it in the options under the mod that I have because I feel like I want to try and go for as vanilla as possible experience as I can, and I kind of was questioning that for a while. The other thing is the jitters, but I'm keeping the jitters out of the picture. They're annoying. I don't like them. I'm not gonna add them back. The only time they came back was when I couldn't find the jitter fix mod, and then I realized I could just search stuff up in Discord, and I managed to find the mod in the Discord server that I found it originally. Jitter fix is a godsend. Sure, most people will never understand the craziness that is the jitters unless they watch any person going to the Farlands other than me, or any episode of mine where I do disable the jitter fix. Do you like eating uranium? Never tried it personally. Here it's pretty high in calories. Or that's one of the radioactive materials. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know if uranium is high in calories, but one of like the radioactive isotopes is high in calories. I know it's kind of the joke. Something or rather. I can't say I've ever had uranium, but sure, it would be very interesting. A very interesting snack. Commonly used in power plants. But, you know. I would say a small cal would be 785 cal 1k max. I don't know what that has to do. Wait, small. I don't know what that has to do with uranium, but okay. But like, I feel like the conversation's moved to a different subject, and I'm kind of left in the uranium topic. Has nothing to do with uranium. Okay, I feel like you're just playing me for a fool here. Go forward and then you reverse, and you go forward and you kind of hit the brakes. Nothing to do to someone. Someone out like, after a long day is very late for me. No, I'm joking. Kidding, I'm not being serious, but. Reaper. Rapper. Ah, yeah, I read you. Got you there, at least. There's 1 point for me. I'm just gonna keep calm and carry on. I don't know why that suddenly popped into my head. I feel like I haven't said that in like forever. That's like such an old thing. But you know what? That's alright. Water to sip. You gotta stay hydrated in these trying times. go. All hydrated. Up to standard. Well, maybe a little bit below standard. Got that late night delirium going. I remember everyone, like someone at work today, someone asked a question and everyone, like my coworkers answered it like immediately. It took me like a bit to answer it. I feel like it's just a long day of work. It slows you down. Really like RLCraft. Oh yeah. I've played it once or twice when it was first kind of gaining hype. It's not bad. Haven't given it a look in quite some time, but I've been watching content on it, of course, Case and other people. Watched Captain Sparkle's series on it too. Very interesting mod pack, although not one that I'm very good at because it's a pretty hardcore mod pack, but a lot of fun though. Aw man. Or aw man. I think it's the second. Talking about creepers and Captain Sparkles. There's only one direction this is going. God, I remember at the end of one of the SMPs I was a part of, someone like literally did like a concert of, I think, Revenge and Fallen Kingdom. It was something, all right. Just at the end of a server, someone's singing Fallen Kingdom and Revenge. It was quite the eye-opening experience. Quite an eye-opener, I must say. So nothing will ever top the Sparkles. Especially Captain Sparkles' his April Fool's Revenge. With like the acapella going on in the background. Definitely not cursed at all. Can you run RLCraft? My PC can't. I think mine should be able to. Mine runs beta pretty well. Beta can be run on a friggin' potato. No, I actually can run it. I can probably run it pretty well. I'm only pulling your chain, or tugging your chain, or whatever the term is. On your leg, or many different words for it. I can play shaders and stuff, so I can probably play RLCraft. One of the most extensive, or not extensive, resource intensive, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, mod packs was, you know, SevTech was a lot of struggle to run on my old computer. SevTech, the mod pack, and Vault Hunters is a big one, and I can run both of those on this one. Ever since I upgraded my PC, which, let me tell you, upgrading your PC isn't cheap. Building a PC yourself it's fun, but man, it really puts you in the hole for a bit. My stream froze. Say that again. Where was I? Can I run RLCraft? Yeah, I can. Skeleton jump scare with the bow. But yeah, I should be able to. Like, I can run some pretty resource intensive mod packs. I'll play with shaders and stuff. Stream RLCraft? Theoretically, I could. Don't know if I'd be any good at it, but I could. Theory. I'm like half decent at mine. I had to switch to the temp mic. So it might sound a little different. It's not the good mic. Yeah, the mic died. Although it doesn't seem to pick up a background noise now that I've changed some of the filters and stuff. What happened? Yeah, uh, it's one of the. Actually, I could hang on. I could actually just switch back. Give me a sec. Ouch. I don't know. Everyone tells me to get a better mic. I feel like mine sounds fine. The other one, the one that I just used, is that one's not configured. The settings are all for the mic that I'm using right now. That mic's the bad one. The other one. There, it's back. Just plugged it in. I'm just using it while plugged in, which is apparently a thing you can do. I forget about that. Thing I recently found out. I thought you'd have to, plug it in while you're not using it, but apparently you can, because it's a Logitech headset, and Logitech said yes, you can do that. So I'm doing it. Now, back to the journey. Plenty of technical difficulties. Someone else is watching. They won't talk. Oh, cool. I'm sure there's quite a few people who stop by and just watch the journey. Oh, this time I happen to be doing a no commentary and just chatting away. But that's alright. In case I wasn't live anymore. Nah. I probably won't be far behind. Pretty late. And by pretty late I mean like 2 a.m. for me. At least in my time zone. But stick around for a little bit longer. Probably another 40 minutes. That'd probably be good. Probably won't go into 3. Gonna hit 694 2000 soon. Oh boy. $942. Oh, I get it. 69 420. 6,940,000. Gotcha. That's like 2 million block. Wait, no, not 2 million, 200,000. That'll be at some point. At some point very soon. Let's see how tomorrow, or I guess today, it goes. I'll just say tomorrow, just because I still feel like it's the nighttime, even if it is the morning, technically. But I feel like if tomorrow goes well, I might be making some good headway in the journey. Although, I mean, I am saying that, but I did, in like the last week, walk a good bit. I feel like we should go to the Nether for a bit, like 20 minutes, see how far it gets you. That'd be kind of cool. I could do that. The risk of death is increased, but you know what? I like a challenge. I've spent like 3 episodes in the Nether before. Like I could make some pretty good progress. I have done it before. I know, like it's weird because a lot of people seem to think that the Nether kind of is like illegitimate for the journey, but I don't mind it because I like go to the Nether but set a bed at the portal. Yeah, but if I die, then I lose my stuff. Like, because even if I do manage to remember the way back, I only have 5 minutes. And I know this because when I die, after 5 minutes, even if I'm out of the chunks, the stuff's gone. It just glitches out of existence. Unlike modern Minecraft where the chunks have to be loaded, I think in old Minecraft it's different. I feel like the timer goes from when you die. And you can't really do anything about it. That's what it seems like anyway, that's my best guess. But yeah, it is a bit of a risk. But I can definitely do it. I just have to go through the rest of my beds and boats and get some obsidian. But I can do it if you want for the rest of the episode. I do have backups, but I feel like it's a bit cheaty to use backups. If I get kind of angry at dying, I don't think I'll do that. That's only really if technical issues go wrong in the world. Something goes on with the world. Just like 20 minutes, yeah. It'd be interesting to see because one block in the overworld is 8 blocks in the Nether. I know people have been like requesting up the wazoo that I do a Nether run in this world. I just don't like the Nether very much. But I will admit the progress is good if you can manage to make it somewhere. Although it involves a lot of mining, because the Nether wastes are not very open. They're kind of... I feel like sometimes they can be wide open, but sometimes they... Well, I mean, if they're too wide open, then there's just lava everywhere and you can't get anywhere. But you can certainly mine and bridge and things. It's been a long time since I've been to the Nether in this world. I guess the Nether Venture, I don't even remember when that was. The Nether Roof. I think there's a way to glitch to the Nether Roof, but I'm not really feeling the manner of exploits. The way to get to the top of the Nether is a little bit different in beta, though. You have to actually like do some weird glitching to get up. You can't use the modern glitches because the items don't exist. Most of them. And the mechanics, I guess. So you're kind of stuck to the Nether wastes. If it was just the Nether Roof, but I also feel like it feels too like skip ahead kind of thing, like a fast forward. Like I'm using it as like I don't really want to do it that often. I've only done it 2 times. Alt for do bug work. Maybe I haven't tried it. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid exploits and cheating and stuff. I'm trying to make it a legitimate run, but or at least as legitimate as it can be. Jitter fix is like the only mod I have, and I guess the mini-map mod, but that doesn't really affect gameplay. But I'm sure there is duplication bugs that exist. I'm just not really willing to test them. Maybe at some point, like at the Farlands or something, or even for like the sake of testing and experimenting, I might do it, but I'll probably like trash the stuff that I get from it, just to, you know, keep credibility and whatnot. I feel like once I start duping and glitching up to the Nether Roof, then it's not really as fun anymore. I just don't get as much fun out of games when I start exploiting them like that. Like you know, like modern Minecraft exploiting like farms and stuff. I don't really see that as exploiting. It's not as bad, but yeah, looking for lava. That's the first thing. Yep, that is the first thing. I'll keep my eye out on the minimap too, because it'll pop up on there in case I can't really see it over a hill or something. But I'll try not to craft many more beds. I'm hoping to... Although it has to have like stone around it. Usually if you find stone, then there's lava. Well, at nighttime it's good to see lava, but I should probably sleep. Mobs are gonna whoop me. And I know, because the last time I walked during night, I died to mobs. Although I didn't have the diamond gear I have now, so... Yeah. I have walked throughout the night though before. I've made a complete night run before, but I don't really like to do it because mobs tend to spawn a lot. We're pretty common. but I can definitely try out the Nether again. I think it's been about a year, or just probably over a year since the last time I've been to the Nether. Continue that yearly tradition. Are they attack? Oh, no, I thought they were attacking each other. I was like, that's something different, but no, they're just dying to a cactus, the bloody spiders. Spider jockey. I have seen a spider jockey, actually. Then I saw one in, I think, when I was playing Better Than Adventure, the mod. I saw a spider jockey there too, but in the entire journey to the Farlands, I think I've only seen one or two of them. There was just one. Oh, there was? Oh, it despawned. I missed it. That's like a beauty, a diamond in the rough kind of thing. Yeah, it died. Oh, that's too bad. I missed it. Oh well. It's in playback anyway. I guess I found my second or third. I think it's second. I think I've only seen one before. Oh, gee. No, I won't count before Journey to the Farlands because that was kind of like a weird alternate thing. Because I only really saw one in this world in Journey to the Farlands, the main thing. Yeah, so that'd be number 2. And I found the first one recently too. I don't know why I'm finding them all recently now. Just chance. That's all it is. Because I find surface spawners all the time, and I could just get a streak for golden apples, but I don't, because golden apples are pretty darn uncommon. What's your favorite number? Good question. If you asked me years ago, I would have said 64 because I was a big Minecraft geek back then. But I mean, I guess I am a little bit still now. But I don't know what my favorite number is. Probably just something abstract, like a big number. I kind of like big numbers. They're kind of cool. I don't know what my favorite big number is. There's something about uncomprehensible numbers that is pretty cool. Don't 14. I like. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish reading that. I gotta watch myself sometimes. Last episode, I caught myself too reading something I probably shouldn't be reading live. Like 2. Oh, cool. Cool. Did I accidentally zoom? I feel like, yeah, I can see more. Yeah. Good spot for a base. Yeah, there's tons. There's tons. That's part of the thing in this world is I can only do an outpost in so many spots. Otherwise, I'm doing outposts every other block. Every episode, there's outpost, base-worthy locations. But alas, there's only a few in this world. And in 2 years, I've done 5 bases plus spawn. And there's so much more that could have been. But that's just the way it is. It's a good thing about beta. There's so many good spots. Yeah, like you open up a beta world, you wander around, you're bound to find something pretty cool pretty quickly. Doesn't take much. The only reason I'm going this far is for the Farlands. If it were any other beta world, I wouldn't have to go far. But I feel like the grass is too dead. Yeah, and the world is dead. It's definitely part of I think a lot of the appeal that people find in beta is actually the fact that the world is dead and there's not like so much life going on. It needs bugs, birds, wind blowing. Ambience, yeah, ambience would be cool. Although modern Minecraft doesn't have ambience either. Like, come on, Minecraft. Yeah. Come on, take notes. No, you do have a point, though. It's something that people really want. And I think would be really cool. One of the other people who was here, I think yesterday, was talking about the they're hoping the next update is going to be the end update. It would be the best update ever. You know, it would honestly be really cool to have some ambience in the game. Oh yeah, I should keep paying attention to the lavaness. I'm getting lost in discussion. I feel like I've started something. Oh my god. Okay, what do you got to say? The end update person was me. I said that. Oh, you said that. That was you. Okay, same person then. There's plenty of Mojang can implement into Minecraft. That would be pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing what they have to offer in Minecraft Live. I think I said that probably if you were the one that was there the last time, it was probably the same conversation. But I kind of go broken record. Someone at the store was talking about all-nighters. But before that I was thinking about all-nighters. Yeah, I can't say I've ever pulled an all-nighter. I know Cherry, my most common viewer, was like surprised by that because apparently she's pulled a few. But I've never pulled an all-nighter. I've never done it. I feel like the only thing that would get me to do an all-nighter is Journey, but I feel like I have to be just in the zone, and I'm definitely not in the zone most times at this time. I'd get my older brother, and I swear to God, I would make the best update ever. Yeah, Minecraft's got some cool stuff coming, probably. I would guess. At least I'll find at least something in the update cool, I'm sure. Like, even with the tricky trials and stuff, I was like reacting to it. I didn't really do a stream. Maybe I'll do a stream for Minecraft Live this year. Maybe. That'd be cool. There's so many things that would make the game better. Yeah. There's a lot of things that you could do. I have like 100 things. No, I believe you. There's videos, entire videos on it, or with the entire lists. So it's definitely a common thing. People seem to talk about is what they can bring into the game. Keep my eyes peeled for distant lava pools, but I haven't had any luck yet. Of course, when I look for them, it's gonna be like the most trouble I ever have trying to find something. Go figure. And I won't stay in the Nether too long. I mean, yeah, I know you only want me to stay there for 20 minutes, but I usually don't stay very long either because I got burned through my tools really quickly. I might even make iron tools for the Nether temporarily because I don't want to burn through diamond. Although I should have some blocks to work with in the overworld when I come back. That would be nice. Some netherrack blocks to keep me going for a bit. I could just break this pickaxe here and then use iron. Be a nice brief tour of the Nether. And the coordinates will be, you know, cut by a magnitude of 8. So divide my current coordinates by 8 and that's where I'll be in the Nether. So really I could actually go back to previous outposts pretty darn easily. Wouldn't be that much walking. Actually, the 50% outpost isn't even that far away. I would like a biome /mob vote where all the losers would get added, and the end update, noise update, remove some stuff, sky islands, add copper tools, and better animations. A lot of stuff there, but actually a lot of cool points that actually I've thought about too. I know we talked about. I'm assuming you're the same person. We also talked about the votes and stuff. I think that was the same conversation yesterday, and I think that would be very cool seeing another vote. I know people have the reservations, but I personally really like them. And bring the beta gen back. That one, I don't really think Mojang's gonna do. They haven't touched beta anything in 13 years. I hear Brian. Yeah, wait, that stuff's a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit less likely, but I like the ambition. I respect the admiration for beta. For one update. I feel like they could almost do like an April Fool's update based around that or something. But I don't know if that would be. I don't know if they would. I would do it for one update. Yeah. I don't know. It feels like something that Mojang wouldn't really do because they've kind of gone beyond beta. They haven't really talked about it since it happened. I mean, in Minecraft development, just to scare people, yeah, Herobrine would be kind of fun just for even like an April Fool's update or something, or like a one-off. But like beta, for the longest time, was pretty much a footnote, and then recently, especially recently, it became this, pinnacle of Minecraft development, and everyone just makes their videos praising it and stuff, and playing the hell out of it, which is definitely interesting because I feel like there was a bit of an audience for beta when I started Journey to the Farlands, of course, with like the Farland stuff in 2019 and 2020. That kind of brought a big audience to beta. And SMPs that have taken place in beta have also helped that out. Like Green's Evolution SMP and what else? The Back to Beta more recently, although that's not quite as mainstream. I know that's a pretty popular SMP though in the beta community. I don't know if it's running anymore, but I just remember when that started at some point. But beta is definitely a very significant, at least 1.7 is a very popular thing. And there's like whole communities for Golden Age Minecraft, which I'm a part of the groups and stuff. I'm checking stuff out because there's a lot of cool stuff that's posted in those groups. And Silver Age as well. Silver Age Minecraft. The thing that really kind of gets it's kind of like the spookiest. I feel like beta isn't really the full thing. I feel like alpha is more spooky than beta. I guess because that's the version Herobrine originated from, and a lot of those hoax videos originated from. And there's actually quite a few Minecraft ARGs that take place in alpha as well. I think alpha has just got that air to it because a lot of the content had a low render distance. That was also around the time of the Herobrine livestream too. Yeah, it was just like known for being this kind of foreboding version. Or that version, but set of versions, era of Minecraft. And then beta kind of continued that. Beta, I would say beta doesn't really change that fact that much. It's just, I feel if I lowered the fog, yeah, it is a little bit more spooky now that the fog's been lowered, but since I have the render distance so far, it's not as bad. I'm not doing that. Because I feel like I've missed some lava. I've been commentating so much. Oh, it doesn't look like I have, though. No lava. Oh my goodness. The Nether venture is being postponed as we speak. Come on. Just a little bit. Just a pinch of lava. Well, actually not a pinch. I need about 10 obsidian, but well. If I got a pinch of lava, I wouldn't really be able to do much with it. Be a pretty small portal. No luck so far. To my knowledge, anyway. I'm yawning. It's like my third yawn. I feel like it's like a 3 strikes and you're out thing. three yawns and I'm asleep. Actually, it won't be very difficult for me to fall asleep after this. I'm gonna make it to that lava pool, but I might have to postpone it until tomorrow. I had a dream last night. Oh, you had a dream, did you? I have dreams too. Dreams and aspiration. Where I was playing Minecraft. Okay, we're setting it up. Got the plot. And I was texting someone on Discord. Okay, we've got like this whole thing going. And I said, what did you say? Got me on the edge of my seat here. I remember doing this with my brain. And I said, just like, this is a dream. Oh, yeah, one of those. Like being aware of the fact that it's a dream. I need to wake up. And I kept dreaming. I don't think that's ever happened to me, but I knew I could wake up. But I didn't. I feel like I've had like moments where I'm like, yeah, this feels like a dream, but I've never like actually like confirmed it in my mind during a dream. I've kind of gone semi-lucid, but I don't think I've really had a proper lucid dream. Or like a dream where I was at least aware that I was dreaming. I guess that's lucidity in a nutshell, but can't really recall on too many dreams. Usually it's kind of, it's strange how quickly you forget about them. But maybe I'll get back into doing a log of them. Although most of them are kind of nonsensical. Stopped running in a dream, and then I sat up in my dream, and I woke up sitting up because I wanted to wake up, and I did. Oh, you're just lucid over there. Must be the sleep mortician over there. Still nothing. Oh, that's good. But it's weird, yeah. Yeah, I can't say I've ever been quite that lucid in dreams. I'm just it's kind of that standard dream experience where you're just kind of sitting there and going along with the ride, and then you just wake up. Now, dreams are strange, though. They're certainly an odd phenomenon. Like I've talked about it before in Journey at some point. That got brought up in some conversation quite some time ago. Oh, gotta get a screenshot of it before I go by. That's cool. Are all craft stream tomorrow? Hmm. Maybe. Maybe. Might consider it. You're probably gonna watch a fool die like 50 times, but if that sounds fun to you, then I might do like a one-off. I don't know if I'll make a series on it, but I can surely do like maybe do a stream. I've got quite a bit going on already in terms of that series and whatnot. But I could entertain your idea. Oh, hello, Skelly. Oh, jeez, that spooked me. Yeah, you stay away, Skelly. I've zoned out talking to you and I feel like I didn't breathe. Oh, interesting. I remember, speaking of like the sleep and the dreams and stuff, I remember, I don't know what it was, but like I'd be going to sleep and then I'd forget to breathe and then I'd breathe. I don't know what, like I talked to Cherry about it and I don't know. I don't know if that's a similar thing to what you're talking about, but that was weird when that happened because it just like, I was like worried about going to sleep because I was like, oh, am I just gonna suffocate? Something gonna happen to me overnight? Because it was just so strange. And then I just kind of put myself through it. Now you have to blink with your brain. Yeah. Yeah, you're sucking alright. Well, this conversation hits different with the late night delirium, trust me. I woke up early today, so I'm like right like tuned out at this point. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the rest of this day in game, and if I don't find lava, then there's no Nether venture today. Hate to break it to you, but I need to get some sleep. Yeah, I guess it does feel a little strange sleeping. Feels long and short. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I think sleep and dreams are like a very understudied, like an kind of understood, like not so understood thing. Like even with all the modern psychology and stuff, there's not a whole lot known about dreaming and stuff and kind of the reasoning behind it. There's kind of speculation and some books and stuff, but it's kind of a largely unknown thing. It's a very strange topic. So when I'm trying to sleep, sometimes I think about that, then I can't sleep. Yeah, kind of get in your head. I know what you mean. I remember when I don't have a problem with it much anymore. Like I can kind of just brute force myself to sleep now. But I used to struggle a lot to go to sleep sometimes. And I used to get in my head about stuff when I try to go to sleep and I couldn't go to sleep kind of thing. I know what you're talking about. I just freak myself out. And but I haven't done that in a long time. I do that, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't say I've done that. But usually, it's usually relative to my mood before I sleep. Like if I've watched stuff that kind of irks me or keeps me out, then I can't sleep. But I try to like cleanse the palate before I go to bed, and or like think differently. Kind of just think about stuff that puts my mind off of it, or just watch stuff that gets me in a better mood. But you know, I do definitely know the thing. Even if I haven't done it recently, I've done it historically quite a bit. especially when I was younger. It takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to sleep. How long does it take me? 10 to 30. Oh wow, 10 to 30 minutes. Although, I guess I can say this, it takes me a little bit fair ways to go to bed, because I remember kind of drifting in and out. Like I kind of wake up and I was kind of like starting to fall asleep, and then I look at the clock and like 10-15 minutes has already passed. So sometimes I get a little bit restless going to bed, which I guess is a fairly common thing, but 30 minutes to an hour sometimes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess. I might have some difficulty like that sometimes. Very rarely. Usually it's just kind of lickety split, because usually I stay up late, or I'm just generally tired. My body's telling me to sleep, get some sleep, so if I don't find that lava. Well, I mean, I'll get the obsidian, but I feel like I'm going to do the nether stuff tomorrow. Either way, I don't think... I feel like it's a fool's errand going to the nether this tired. It's 11:46 p.m. Well, maybe for you, but for me it's almost 3 a.m. I'm running on like a well over a 12-hour day now. Well, it was 12 at 8 p.m. Oh jeez, I'm running quite the day. I've never pulled an all-nighter. Yeah, I don't plan on it tonight. The closest I've gotten was, I think, 5:30, but then I slept until like midday. I usually don't wake up like when I go to bed late, I usually don't wake up very late in the day. Like my older sibling used to like stay up really late and then wake up at like still be in bed at like 3-4 p.m. Like I'd wake up, do my thing, then go downstairs, and you know they'd still be asleep. I'm like, how's that? Like you literally just a zombie just stayed up until 7 a.m. I woke up at 7. Yeah, I've woken up pretty darn early before, and I've had short nights as well. Like sometimes the night before a trip, I have a struggle going to bed. So then I kind of go to bed late, and then I wake up early to go for a trip, or that kind of thing. Or even, I remember when I got back from my trip, oh, that was probably the worst sleep I've ever had. Just this year, there was one night, like the night I got back from one of my trips, and it wasn't like a jet lag or anything. It was just, like I went to bed, and then I just had like the worst nosebleed of my life. And it was dreadful. It was like an hour. Like I woke up like a few hours after going to bed. It was only like 2 hours or something after falling asleep. So I was in like prime sleep when this happened. I think I talked about it when it happened back in February. But man, yeah, I think it was probably just the climate maybe. I did since get my nose kind of tuned up with the doctors and stuff, so it doesn't bleed as much, but man, that was terrible. And then I went back to bed. Well, I couldn't go back to sleep because it was kind of bleeding on and off. So I was just kind of in bed watching TV at like, I think it was like around 4 or 5 a.m. or something. And then and then I kind of managed to go back to sleep. I slept back to sleep and I woke up at 8 or something. But I had like almost no sleep that night. I was kind of like in and out of sleep. That was probably the worst sleep I've had ever. Oh, what's that? The 3 strongholds. Is that a world you're playing? Why is it so close to spawn? 3? Yeah, that's pretty good. Or you just found a seed or something. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't say I've ever seen them like that. Yeah, no luck with the lava. At least I haven't seen any. It's honestly when I least expect it that it just, there's dozens of pools I can find, but when I'm trying to actually look for it, then it vacates. Same thing with finding an outpost location. Like I usually try to make my bases and you know, I've tried to put them in pretty cool locations. Sometimes it could take a few hours of looking. I tend to get pretty picky with outposts though, because I only got a few of them in this world. The worst sleep I've had is I was sick, 90% asleep, and I was dreaming about Harry Potter. When I had a very strange sleep schedule when I was sick. About a year ago, well, a year and a half. It was like January of last year when I had COVID, and I'd go to bed. Like I was kind of bed bound actually. There was only a few days towards the end when I started easing back into like Journey and stuff. I had my computer upstairs. That was pretty nasty. My computer was closer to me, but I hardly used it for that time. I was like bed bound for like a week with COVID, and like my sleep schedule was all over the place. Like I'd go to bed at like 4 p.m. and then I'd wake up at like 10 p.m. to have dinner, and then I'd go back to bed and wake up, you know, like 7 a.m. or something. Like it was just a really weird schedule. Of course, not intentional. That was just the illness, and that's a terrible virus. But well, it depends. Sometimes you can be asymptomatic, but the time that hit me, that was probably the most sick I've ever been, or at least that I can recall. I think I was really sick when I was young, but I can't remember that. Like deathly ill when I was young. Yeah, goofy ass sleep. Yeah, that was probably my goofiest sleep schedule I've ever had. No lava though, so I'm gonna have to wait until next episode of Journey. I don't know. I kind of feel like it'd be funny to just do a one-off RL Craft stream even if I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I kind of vaguely know. Like I've seen people play it, but it's been a long time, and I feel like it would take a fair bit to actually get back in the swing of it. But yeah, maybe I'll give it a go tomorrow. You might have convinced me. Probably do that soon after I wake up. Where's Aria Math? That's a console Minecraft soundtrack. It's not in Java. There's like console specific music, which my best friend was surprised by when he learned that fact. But no, it is actually a thing. That console edition has its own soundtrack. Oh, I gotta do a hidey hole actually. I'm actually ending the episode on a hidey hole. It's in Java. It might be in creative mode then. I don't know, because I don't get it in survival mode. I haven't gotten it in years, or at least since I switched from Bedrock. So that's why I know I feel like it hasn't been around, but I've heard it. Oh, really? Oh, I haven't heard it. My hidey hole's been compromised. I gotta patch up that hole. Well, I guess if you're here next episode of Journey, I will be going to the Nether. There's the deal. Ending on a hole. Yep, hole in one. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm getting tired. My body's like achy now. I feel like it's trying to tell me to go to bed, you fool. So yeah, I'll see ya. I might try and do that RL Craft stream tomorrow and then another Journey episode. We'll see. See what I end up doing. But yeah, good night. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Goodbye.